Hey guys, check this out. This is an exciting day for me. Waited 2.5 years for this. And what we got here in front of me is a Flavored Delight Aprium. Now this is a complex cross of plum and apricot developed in the 1980s by Floyd Zager. And 2.5 years ago, this tree was nothing but a stick in the ground, literally. And so we're getting a little harvest on it this year. We'll get a serious harvest next year. But it's got these beautiful fruits on here, about half the size of a mature apricot. And I can't wait to give this a try. Apparently they're prone to cracking on the skin, which I'm not having any issues with. Maybe a little bit on that one there, you can see right up at the top. But apparently because of that, it's kind of hard to ship and get into the stores and sell them that way, so you're not very likely to find that in the stores. I felt I better go ahead and take my harvest today and do a taste test. This tree here next door, it had about 10 or so fruits on it as of yesterday, and they were perfectly ripe, and I was going to taste test it today. Came out today, not a single fruit left on the tree. So the moral of that story is, if your fruit trees got ripe fruit on it, or they're just on the verge of being perfectly ripe, go ahead and take your harvest, unless you don't mind sharing some of that with the wildlife, which I don't. So this was a tomcat apricot. Well, there's always next year. We'll get a much larger harvest next year, and I'll be able to taste test it then for you. Oh well. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and harvest, I guess, this guy. Oh, just fell right off. You can see, looks like it might have been pecked one time by a bird. No biggie. So let's open this guy up and see what we got. Alright, so I got my little cutting board set up here. Slice this open. I mean, usually I just pop this in my mouth. Oh, look at all that juice coming out right there. Wow. That is nothing short of gorgeous. And all that juice. Alright, I'm going to try this for you. Let's give this a try. Mmm. Mmm. Sorry. I kid you not when I tell you that was one of the better things I've tasted in life. Let's do it. Again, close-up shot. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Oh, it just fell right off. These other ones off the tree.